This is the Omega 2-speed electric powder trickler. The hopper holds approximately 1,000 grains of powder and is adjustable from this knurled nut right here down to 1/2 inch off of the loading bench. Also, you remove this yellow cap and it's adjustable up to 5 inches high, as measured from the center of the tube. The hopper holds approximately 1,000 grains of powder. The base can be adjusted and can be used at any angle. You can put it to the rear if you'd like, and that gives you an extended reach of your tube. Now we have a tube reach of approximately 6 inches. It gives you great versatility in setting up your reloading bench. Another added feature is the fact that we have the control pad attached to the trickler with a 24-inch cable, all powered from 2 AA batteries mounted in the back of the control pad. The control pad is padded on the bottom so that it doesn't slip and slide all over your reloading bench. Going to start off, we're going to fill this hopper with some IMR 7828 powder, which is rather coarse, very long kernels. All these powders trickle a little different. One reason I designed a 2-speed powder trickler with 2 speeds. They all trickle a little bit different, so you gotta sort of play it by ear. I'm going to start off with this IMR 7828. And I've got my scale set on approximately 5 grains of powder. It's just to show a finished charge. Normally I'll use a Lee powder scoop that's closest to my charge within a few grains. And then I use the powder trickler to finish off the charge. Let's see if we can zoom in on the end of this tube. Now you can get a better idea of how this works. Let's start off on high speed till we get the tube primed. If you're really impatient, you can tilt the hopper forward and prime the tube faster. Then we go to 1 speed. If you just want 1 kernel to drop at a time, then you can tap on that slow speed and get 1 kernel at a time. Now we'll zoom over here to the alignment marks on my scale. We'll run it on high speed till the scale starts to move. When we get close, and we'll switch over to the slow speed. And that looks like maybe 1 more kernel. That looks pretty good. Now we'll switch powders and we'll go to Benchmark, which is a smaller grain powder. It trickles a little faster than this larger grain powder. You know, check your hopper, make sure it's clean so you don't contaminate your different powders. You're changing from one powder to another. Put a little of that in there. Set this over here. Let's switch this camera back. Now we'll start off on high speed. That's high speed. Notice how small those granules are compared to the other. That's slow speed. The slow speed switch is made so that you can tap it. You just want to get 1 or 2 grains of powder. Go back to the balance beam, go on high speed, and trickle it up. Now you can, if you don't want to use the scoops, you could always just load your complete round with this. And that looks like that's right on there. We'll do one more of those. We're going to set this scale, I think, on about 25. Actually, that's 24. What that set on. Yeah, that's set on 24 grains of powder. We'll use a high speed until that beam starts moving. And that looks like that's 24 grains of powder. That concludes the demonstration of the Omega 2-speed electric powder trickler.